When we're getting ready to do projects, people typically ask us, what do I need to do to get ready, or what do we have to do? So some of the tips, they sound funny, but I think most people, so if we're coming to do a re-side job, a lot of our projects, we're doing siding, we're doing windows, we might be doing something with the deck, we might be doing something in the front porch. What I remind people of is these are active construction zones. And I think people forget because it's their home. So I do tell people things like, we are gonna have a dumpster delivered. We are gonna have a porta potty delivered to your site. We try to hide the porta potty so it's not super visible all the time, but sometimes. So we're gonna be there for 2 to 4 weeks, depending on the size of the project. It's gonna be an active job site. Our crews are gonna get there 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're gonna leave, depending on the days. It could be a little later, it could be a little earlier, depends on the heat and that. But simple things like arranging places where you can park your cars. Right? Typically we leave at night, we're gonna clean up the job site, we're gonna cover materials. So people are they can park in their driveway, they can park in their garage, but we're gonna be there 7:30 the next morning. So being on that regimen of having those cars moved, you do have to be, we do sweep with magnetic brooms. We do blow and we do clean up every night when we leave, but it is almost impossible to get every nail, we look for them, we try to, but again, being an active site, we tell people if you have pets, if you have children, again, remember for those 3 or 4 weeks while we're there, or 4 weeks, or even if it's a window job that we're there for 2 days, again, we are gonna be in areas, it is gonna be active, there is gonna be some trash around, there is gonna be some different things. So, making plans on if you're uncomfortable, is there a place that the dog can stay? You may be a person that usually just lets your dog run in the backyard. You may have to be taking the dog out for walks. Where are the kids gonna play? Where do we park our cars? Again, I tell people with valuables, if there's things from a sentimental value, if there's things from a cost value, again, we are pounding on your house. We are, taking windows in and out. Some of those things, if they can be moved, if they can be put in a safe space, our employees work with us for years, so it's not a problem that stuff's going to go missing. I'm not worried about stuff going missing. What we're worried about is stuff potentially being damaged. Again, traditionally nothing happens, but if you have stuff that's important from a sentimental or a cost value, I tell people, hey, make arrangements to move that stuff to a place where it's gonna be safe, where it's not gonna get potentially damaged or a problem like that. So it really is about being aware that you're gonna have an active job site, you're gonna have people around, it's gonna be a little noisy, it's gonna be a little messy. We do tell people we need access to the front of their home. So from some of the things that you might not be thinking is if you are what's a green thumb, right? If you're a garden person and you're a green thumb and you've got this, from spring to fall, you've got this beautiful garden, the last thing you may want is a siding crew coming into that before that garden falls at this. So maybe you want to plan your project around your beautiful garden, or understand that we may as much as we're trying to protect stuff, we have to get access to that house. We have to be able to. So again, there is going to be some movement of bushes, and there is going to be some movement in your gardens. So again, I think those are the things people don't realize is it's very active construction. You're going to have people around, you're going to have people working. So there is going to be some trampling on the lawn. There is going to be some things like that. So again, can you plan your project around the times of year depending on what you do? If you have a swimming pool that's open all summer long, you may not want crews going in the middle of summer because it's going to affect your summer pool time. So again, can you schedule a spring or fall project? That's typically the stuff we like to kind of let our customers know. You're going to have materials on site, you're going to have dumpsters on site. We are going to be taking up portions. Is there certain areas you want us to put that? Let us know. We can typically do that. Otherwise, we'll work with you to see the best places for stuff.